And with that, a warm welcome from the most beautiful island in the world, Cyprus. This is PeRuPlays. I am Peru. Yes, a warm welcome. We are back on the road in the police simulator. We have not played Petrol Officers in quite a while, and everyone, I am genuinely thrilled to play it once more. I sincerely hope you do as well. This implies that we will immediately embark on a shift. We shall embark on a pleasant, orderly, and unhurried foot patrol to observe what unfolds before us. I believe approximately 45 minutes ought to be sufficient for a re-entry, I would say. It is a foot patrol during the early evening hours, and I sincerely wish you all an abundance of enjoyment. Do not forget, if you find it enjoyable, please show some appreciation, give a thumbs up, ring the notification bell, and feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much. So, our officer Frank Miller is going undercover today. It is not always necessary to walk around in an obvious manner as a police officer. The criminals are a bit more relaxed. So here we have the cells. Indeed, I would say we've received numerous calls regarding the parking situation over the past few days. Stay vigilant, I can manage this. There are incentives for traffic infractions. In that case, we will primarily concentrate on that particular matter today and observe what additional developments occur. Let's step just outside our entrance to examine the current situation. I can already see a license plate right there. It doesn't look quite fresh to me. We currently have the pink license plate. The black or dark one here has definitely expired. That implies it will be promptly rewarded here with a citation. Et voila, number 1 immediately. There you have it. Yes, I truly appreciate it when the colleagues decide to park here on the sidewalk, or even better, entirely on the street. Certainly that is not entirely feasible. Yes, so please hold on for just a moment. Alignment on the sidewalk. Indeed, I observed that while we were not actively out on patrol, there were several updates, both regarding quality and performance. I've got everything on ultra settings on the PC and it runs super smoothly, making it so enjoyable to watch. The city looks magnificent. I consistently find it quite pleasant to walk or drive through Brighton, navigating through the various districts depending on the circumstances. Indeed, and when it operates so smoothly, it becomes even more enjoyable. Oh, people are drinking in public here. That's not acceptable. Yes, I'm excited too, but right now, I need to have a conversation here first. So, hello.
I have a reasonable suspicion that you might be involved in drug dealing activities.
Absolutely not, absolutely not, absolutely not, absolutely not. Misclicked. Sorry, I misclicked. This is just for my leisure activities. Do you have anything else with you? Alright, let's begin with the topic of consuming alcoholic beverages in public spaces. That is indeed a certain fact.
You receive a ticket and a fine of up to $300 for drinking in public.
That completely ruins the entire day. Yes, that's certainly better than anything else, isn't it?
You can go now.
Have an absolutely wonderful day with just a touch of heartfelt appreciation. I was quite generous just a moment ago. It genuinely sounded as though she still possessed something with her, didn't it? In all seriousness, we have an established speed limit of 35 miles per hour in this area. If we proceed further along the road, I believe it could be quite beneficial to carry out a traffic speed measurement. A traffic velocity assessment. What is he doing so half-heartedly by the trash cans? Well, why do you appear so innocent? We see a faded license plate again, but the parkour is still fine. No, however, a point remains a point. We shall accept it. Greetings, officer. I require assistance if you could. This is another traveler here, correct? Sure. Pardon me, officer. I am unable to locate the hallmark. Could you kindly inform me of the direction it is situated in?
I'll check if I can find it on the map.
I believe she is currently walking past and sipping a beverage. She leisurely strolls past me, and I attentively observe her engaging in shopping activities in such a manner. Wait, wasn't it like that last time, where it didn't just mention a restaurant or store, but actually included the specific name? That's really annoying now. Let's take this one here. Let's hope it's correct.
Thank you very much, officer.
Well, that was indeed quite fortunate. I actually took a guess on that particular one. No kidding, I wasn't certain at all. Indeed, we are diligently working here on the 10th and ultimate star for this particular district, for this specific neighborhood. The allotted time has completely run out. Certainly, now that today there are, of course, additional bonuses for traffic violations, we naturally take more of those into consideration. If we observe a criminal activity here or a traffic accident, we document it just the same. We naturally apprehend the bad gentleman or the bad lady, of course, without hesitation. But we are getting most of the points today for traffic violations. Absolutely, that is accurate. As we are conversing about this topic, I genuinely had the intention to retrieve the radar gun. Incidentally, they have now consolidated everything in this location. The camera, the signaling disc, and the radar gun are presently categorized under useful accessories. Oh, wait a moment, please stop. It appears he is attempting to break into a vehicle. Hold on for a second. Hold on, please stop, my friend. Hello. Could you please explain why he is not getting out of the vehicle?
Kindly open the door and gradually exit the vehicle. Ensure that your hands remain away from your body.
I find it quite difficult to believe. So, my friend, now we need to talk. Where did you steal the car here? Tell me.
Please rise to your feet. You are officially under arrest. Can I see your driver's license and vehicle registration, please?
Certainly, Officer Younger. Here you are. However, I must say you truly apprehended the colleague at the very last possible moment. So who might you be? Let's take a more thorough examination of this colleague here. Oops, apologies, firearm license. No, the identification is no longer valid. All right. So, shall we engage in a brief conversation here? You truly intended to steal this particular vehicle here, therefore I will certainly apprehend him for attempting to flee.
So my request, let me search you for illegal items.
I just want to find the lockpick now, then I'll have a reason for arrest. Ah, there it is, the beloved and trusty old hand drill. Indeed, I would confidently say that is it for you for the time being.
I am obligated to arrest you for the attempted theft of a vehicle.
What? Yes, hello there? Wonderful. How does he manage to get this flashlight out of here once more? Well, never mind. So, at this moment, we need to swiftly locate some additional support. We are currently on patrol duty, which indicates that someone needs to come and pick him up. Here, the colleague.
I need backup to arrest a suspicious person.
Understood. We will send you a car immediately. Excellent. It appears to be in close proximity as well. A dream. Please wrap it up and bag it, please. I just packed near you. How they always happen to be nearby, I always find fascinating. Wait, where are you headed? I need you to cooperate and,
To accompany me to the patrol car.
At your service, officer. You see, with a little bit of goodwill, everything tends to work out smoothly. So, at this point, he has completely thrown me off course. Which direction did we initially come from? I believe we walked back. Indeed, we retraced our steps because we observed him from the stand over there. I believe it's in that particular direction, although I'm not entirely certain. No, there's the machine, which we have already passed. Exactly. It's not such a big neighborhood. We need to take a look. However, it seems that there's quite a bit happening here. so we really don't need to be overly concerned. Crime never takes a break. Yes, now I distinctly recall precisely what I wanted. I genuinely intended to make a quick appearance here. Divine intervention assists. So, to prevent anyone from trying to steal it right away, I'll stand right in front of it. It genuinely doesn't get any more secure than this. Consequently, I would have detained him because of the underbody illumination, but unfortunately, I couldn't. So, how does the situation look here? We have that arranged quite nicely. So indeed, with the utilization of the mouse, you are able to count the vehicles more effectively in this context. Tasks such as those are indeed more straightforward to accomplish with the utilization of a mouse, particularly when the vehicles are still somewhat further away. I find the controller to be somewhat challenging to navigate effectively. Once again, it's a vibrant and diverse amalgamation of both keyboard and controller. Come on, surely someone will feel the irresistible urge to press down on the accelerator pedal once again, right? Come on, go ahead, indulge yourselves. Well, we have already acquired this particular item here. It's getting fast for me here. Not as fast as I thought. Yes, 43, I believe it has. I call that ambitious, my friend. So, do not worry, we will be standing here for the remainder of the shift capturing speed camera photographs. However, if there are bonuses for this task, we will certainly take a few because speed camera photographs are generally quite well compensated. Well, there we have it with the next candidate. It's much better with the mouse, really much better. Really? Where did you go? Please stay here with the document. You were faster than I expected. Great training, my friend. Truly great training.
Please show me your driver's license and vehicle registration.
Yes, officer, here you go. By the way, why do I still have my bags? So, well, who do we have here? He does not possess a firearm license, and I have not observed any weapon either, but we have noticed that he is not a blank slate. The colleague has indeed attempted to steal a vehicle previously, or has actually gone through with it as well. Therefore, we already have him recorded in the computer system here, this colleague. Why are you trembling? Should I conduct a search on you, my friend?
I will pat you down in case you are carrying something illegal.
Ah, indeed, the classic hand drill. With that, we already possess Exhibit A. I would suggest we do not squander any time and apprehend this individual.
You are being arrested because you attempted to unlawfully take a vehicle. No, please don't, officer.
Yeah. So, please step aside here so we don't hold up all the traffic. The second one within 5 minutes. What a thief. The thief is standing right here in front of me. So, prisoner transportation.
I require additional support to apprehend an individual.
Understood. I'll send the nearest unit to your location. Absolutely, without any doubt. I am also lucky to always have colleagues nearby. I have just finished packing at your place, my partner. I will be there shortly. It's like a dream. I'll handle the suspicious person. Please accompany me peacefully to the patrol car. It's a new quirk that they always dash off in the other direction here, but they do come back. However, they initially sprint away. The very first time, I genuinely chased after them, but apparently that's how it is intended to be, though I'm not entirely sure why. So, are we making any significant progress during our patrol? Man, we can't even proceed 100 meters without some sort of crime obstructing our path today. But on the positive side, at the very least, there's something occurring here. Everyone, if you would like to see more frequent updates of police simulator patrol officers, please feel free to leave a comment. As I mentioned earlier, quite a bit has transpired since our previous patrol. It seems that they have addressed and resolved numerous bugs once again by this point in time. What exactly is this behavior? Dashing across the street in such a manner? That simply will not be sufficient. Please hold on for just a brief moment. Hello, I indeed observed that. Such unauthorized crossing of the street in this particular location.
Indeed, I halted you because you traversed the street in an unauthorized manner.
Yes, that's true, and there is no excuse for that. Oh my goodness, those words, aren't they? There's absolutely no justification for crossing the street in such a manner. It seems somewhat peculiar to me.
May I see your ID, please?
Of course, he doesn't even want to discuss it. That's suspicious. So, Fausto Trujillo, let us take a closer look at what is happening here. So, the registration is invalid, but it doesn't matter because he's not driving anything right now. He doesn't have a gun license. Oh, convicted for cocaine so far. Yes, at this moment I do not possess any clues, however. I am uncertain. Does the entry qualify as a clue or suspicion as long as he does not behave in accordance or there are no visible signs, I believe. I believe there's not much I can do except for the violation here due to the street crossing. Okay, but then a ticket already.
I am issuing you a citation for jaywalking, which will be approximately $25.
Why is it so costly? Yes, I apologize, the promotional weeks have already concluded. It's all fine.
Have a nice day.
Wow. The flashlight situation is beginning to seriously get on my nerves a little bit now. Wasn't it here with the... Hold on a moment. Kindly turn on the flashlight as well. I meant there was a shortcut key for that, but of course you can also do it through the menu. What? Oh, an accident location. Hold on for just a brief moment. Personal safety comes first. Oh, you are unable to get the door closed. Yes, whenever Dad is on patrol once more, situations immediately escalate on the street. It's as if they knew I had returned. So, let's secure the accident scene first, or rather, we don't have anything to secure it with, but let's secure the evidence for now. So let's take some crime scene photos. Everything's scattered everywhere. Young man. So, we'll take a picture of this, and then we'll clear the street here. But first, of course, we'll take a picture as evidence. Remove these items from here. So, did I forget anything now? Listen, Dam is just relaxing and stretching here. Not much could have happened, I suppose. So, have I overlooked anything in this area, friends? Or perhaps there's a pedestrian over there? We could verify if that's a potential witness.
How are you doing today, officer?
Absolutely splendid. Could I ask you a few questions?
Can you describe what you saw?
I wasn't there when the accident happened.
Wonderful, just another onlooker.
You can go now. Have a nice day.
All right, is there anyone else simply standing around here? Well, they are standing at the traffic signal and waiting, correct? I believe I need to attend to the suspect here. Please wait for a brief moment. Consequently, let us commence.
Please describe what you observed.
I'm still in shock.
I need to clear my thoughts first. Certainly, until the recollection returns to us, we'll initially examine the documents, perhaps conduct a drug and alcohol test. Subsequently, we'll determine what to do next.
I need to see your driver's license and vehicle registration.
Yes, of course, officer.
2 taxicabs, both of which are also excellent. It seems to be legitimate, but we are proceeding with caution in this situation. Darling, that is absolutely not your identification. There is not even the slightest resemblance whatsoever. That is unquestionably a stolen identification. Certainly, that will undoubtedly be a separate topic. Let's initially return briefly to the incident.
Please cooperate peacefully while I test to see if you are affected.
In any case, she is definitely due, one way or another.
I will conduct a test to see if you are driving under the influence of drugs.
Well, at the very least, there are no drugs involved. All right, we will leave you here for the time being. So, let's first see what the colleague has to say about the accident.
What exactly did you see?
The accident genuinely unsettled me. I'm still feeling quite bewildered.
Certainly the driver's license and, if feasible, the insurance certificate.
I comprehend that you consistently have such a short-term memory. It seems to be legitimate. Looks valid too. Let's see. All things are in proper order. Yes, let's do the mandatory tests here.
Okay, we're just checking to see if you're under the influence of alcohol.
Certainly, in any case, the report is already quite comprehensive.
That's already good. I'm just taking a sample to check if they were driving under the influence of drugs.
Okay, so he is definitely clean. That's something at least. Then he'll get his accident report first, and then I would say he can go on his way.
Kindly vacate the premises. Here is your accident report.
Thank you, officer.
Wishing you a pleasant day. Farewell.
Well, with the woman, it is somewhat different. First and foremost, there is.
Here is the accident report. Your detailed accident report.
Certainly, thank you very much, officer. Furthermore, I have an unexpected surprise, some lovely bracelets, comprehensive background checks, and detailed documents. Illegally obtained identification card.
I have to arrest you for possession of a stolen ID. This is illegal. Please step onto the sidewalk, please.
Please refrain from doing that, but very well. Let us proceed to have this vehicle towed for the time being.
I have a car here that needs to be towed. Send your tow truck to my current location.
A towing truck has already been dispatched to your current location.
I have a vehicle here that needs to be towed. Please send the tow truck to my current location.
Where has it been loaded now?
1.
Young lady, please do not wander too far. You are under arrest in this location. After that, we just require the prisoner transport, and we should have everything we need here.
I need backup to apprehend my person.
Understood. I will send the nearest unit to your location.
Yes, indeed. Vehicles are currently being expertly loaded in this location. At the moment, the colleague is unable to pass through here because everything is still obstructing the path. It is possible that he might exit the vehicle and jog over here on foot. Hello, you are not at liberty to depart just yet. Yes, indeed. Yes, here comes the colleague. Colleague, what appears to be the matter? Colleague. Hello, colleague. It's over here. It seems that there are still remnants of debris present here, but I find it quite commendable that back then you still contemplated coming to the vehicle. Could you please specify where exactly the debris fragments are located and which particular rescue vehicle you are referring to? I'm a bit confused right now. He says the rescue vehicle can't get through because of debris. The location I'm observing here is no longer particularly unusual. In the meantime, it appears that there has been an incident of theft. I do not truly believe he will. It is already finished, all right? Yes. Unfortunately, I am unable to be in two places at the same time, friends. That is simply not possible. Is the underpass still within our jurisdiction? I certainly hope so, but I'm not entirely certain. Let's proceed over there and verify it. Certainly, we executed our duties commendably in this specific region regarding the incident. and we successfully avoided any mishap with Officer Shida. I would have liked to carry out an examination of this underpass, as there is consistently some form of activity happening there. What do I even know? Graffiti artists, spray painters, car theft attempts, the whole deal. Sometimes you might spot a drug dealer there too. Very well, we shall patiently wait until the traffic signal changes to green. Subsequently, we will proceed directly forward in this direction. Please ensure you do not obstruct the path, as the officer is currently on duty. Ah, there happens to be a recreational park situated over there. A park is frequently a location where criminal activity occurs, but it is not within my assigned patrol area for today either. Certainly, let us proceed onward and observe the situation. Officer, if you would be so kind, could you assist me? The police, a friend and helper, is already on the way.
Excuse me, officer, I'm looking for the Zero. Do you know where it is?
Know where that is?
Certainly, I will demonstrate it to you on the map.
He simply responds affirmatively, but I'm not entirely certain if I am aware of the location. Zero suggests. Let's examine it. What exactly is this Zero? Could it be a structure? Is that the one? I'm honestly not sure. Artistic sculpture? Could it possibly be this particular thing right here?
Thank you for nothing, officer.
Alright, I do not believe that was the correct one. Why did you alter that once more? They previously had everything that had been discovered clearly marked on the map with specific names, if you recall. It was like that in one of the more recent episodes. Why was that changed? I do not fully comprehend. So the time has run out here, which is rather peculiar in this situation. However, otherwise the situation is genuinely progressing quite well at the present moment. It's enjoyable. So, let us stroll around this area. If we proceed directly through, we are already on the optimal path to the station. We have just reached the midpoint of the shift, so let us continue onward here. Did he manage to crack it, or does it belong to him? Regrettably, I didn't catch that detail because I couldn't discern whether he used a key or a hand drill. I was unable to distinguish that from a distance. Darn. If I remove him from the automobile with my weapon drawn without any legitimate reason, I'll incur some considerably large demerits. I am feeling inclined to engage in it more frequently once again. I will peruse the manual a bit more thoroughly to discern what modifications have occurred. I have been informed, for instance, that there are significantly more varieties of drugs present now, not just 2 or 3, but I am convinced there are 6 or 7 distinct types of drugs that can be detected, and for which you can, naturally, be penalized accordingly. Therefore, it is about time I refresh my knowledge a bit for the upcoming shifts. So right here in front of us once more is our splendidly beautiful Brighton Police Department. That means we will take another small honorary round. Hello, by the way. Have we already thoroughly checked this area? Take a look over on the side concerning the traffic agency? I don't believe we have. Just a moment, where did you disappear to? Hello?
Injured. On the next occasion, I will make sure not to flee.
May I remind you that fleeing is already sufficient grounds for an arrest, correct?
Please show your ID card and vehicle insurance papers.
Certainly, here you are, officer.
Why are you feeling intimidated by me? I am curious to understand that right now, Shenzelig. So the identification card is indeed valid. Does she have any entries on her record? Possession of cocaine, carrying a firearm without having a proper license, and shoplifting. I believe that with the escape, I at least have the right to search her, if you will. We've seen that she has a history with firearm possession and such, so I will frisk her now.
Please allow me to conduct a search for any illegal items you might possess.
Oh, observe. A manual hand-operated drill. It appears the lady intends to break into automobiles. Certainly, that's merely an indication. I didn't actually catch her in the act of breaking into the automobile. Therefore, I can proceed to arrest her for attempting to flee at this moment. That's the only thing I can do. I'm doing it now. Exactly. Cease your attempt to flee.
You are hereby under arrest for attempting to flee from a prosecutor. Kindly proceed to the citizen's stand.
Please don't do that.
Sure. And precisely, you know, how utterly foolish can one be? Directly in front of the police station. This is absolutely wonderful. We are presently positioned directly in front of the station. However, I am unable to bring them here on my own at this particular moment.
I require additional support to apprehend a suspicious individual. I repeat, additional support is necessary.
Got it. I'm dispatching the closest unit to you.
This is truly remarkable, as we are presently positioned directly in front of the station. I simply need to secure them and lead them over, yet I need a vehicle for that specific purpose. Well, you can do it, but you don't have to, I always say.
Please do not resist and kindly get into the police vehicle.
Why do they always run away now? You really don't have any other choice, right? Can someone please pull the unruly prisoner here? That's not right. Eye contact, right? If an individual wishes to take action in this particular situation, it is entirely acceptable to proceed. So, where did we leave off in our discussion here? Oh, right. We want to observe what's still occurring in terms of traffic conditions. What about that particular one? It's currently parked over there. Have I already issued a parking ticket for it? No, not as of yet. It doesn't appear so anyway. Let's take a closer look. I'm uncertain if we have already dealt with that particular situation involving all the parking tickets. It's as if he no longer possesses any more, and it's impossible to see through it anymore. The time that was allotted to you has come to an end. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, what is happening? Wait a moment. What's that smoking over there? Hold on. Stop. Hello, my dear friend. Where are you planning to head off to? Is he striking with intense force from this location? It's good with training, right?
That was extraordinarily impressive, yet it was quite painful.
Well, in that case, I wouldn't be running, you know?
May I see your ID, please?
Here it is.
I would have liked to know what is going on with the smoking vehicle back there, but that takes precedence here. All right. The identification appears to be legitimate. Let us examine what else might be occurring in this situation. Everything appears to be in proper order. Previous offenses. Aggravated assault is certainly not favorable, is it? Therefore, given that the colleague has now taken flight from me, I shall conduct a brief search of him for my personal safety.
Please allow me to pat you down for illegal items.
Oh, here's another sprayer. Well, these are all items here once more that I am unable to prove any criminal activity for the time being. However, as I mentioned earlier, according to the law, fleeing is also an offense that is punishable, and in that regard, handcuffs are necessary. Next, please. You have a good record today? You are?
Apprehended for resisting enforcement procedures. Please kindly step onto the sidewalk.
What? Certainly we produce shoes at this establishment. Very nice. So it may remain standing, thank you.
I require additional support to apprehend a potentially suspicious individual. Is that understood?
We will send a car to you immediately.
In the future, we will operate our own vehicle once more so that we can manage the transportation independently. I'm not really sure, did we already have this level, this skill on the PC? I'm not quite certain right now. We should do that again soon.
I must request your cooperation and ask you to accompany me to the patrol vehicle.
I am at your service, officer.
Trying to inject humor at this particular moment might not be the most advisable course of action, my friend. Let's continue. So, where precisely were we? Somewhere back there? Wasn't there a blaze? Or did I perceive that incorrectly? Indeed, was it the colleague who instigated the disturbance here? Or is this merely an instance of a traffic violation? The colleague's here after all. What's happening?
Do you need help with your vehicle?
I'm not an expert. I just know that something is broken. Please call the towing service.
But first, here, before here, please show.
Show me your driver's license and vehicle registration, please.
Certainly, officer. Here it is for you.
Therefore, Mr. Collins, do you possess anything to provide? The identification card is no longer valid, and there is a conviction for possession of cocaine, along with drug abuse while operating a vehicle, as well as cyberbullying. Well, the work shift is nearly over anyway. I'll take my chances with the alcohol and drug examination now.
I will take a sample to see if you have taken any narcotics before driving.
Since when has that been measured on the forehead? Could you say hello?
I'll quickly take a sample to check if you've been driving under influence.
Yes, that's where it belongs, exactly. Oh, I am quite certain that 0.08 is indeed the legal limit. I did, if I remember correctly, right? I mean, absolutely, I shall take my chances. Well, we are nearly at the conclusion of the shift now, so we can indeed take that risk.
You were driving under the influence, therefore you are under arrest.
Please don't do that.
Certainly, please proceed with the subsequent one.
I require additional support to apprehend my individual.
Understood. I am sending the nearest unit to your location.
Young man, we have experienced a commendable rate of apprehensions today, and yet he is consuming alcohol in this location. What seems to be the issue with you? You're escalating here. You're escalating here.
I am detaining you for drinking in public.
I have consumed just a single beer, officer.
Could you kindly present your identification card, please?
How utterly revolting. No, at this particular moment, I shall be exceptionally precise for you, my dear friend. I shall be exceptionally precise at your service, officer. Just as alcohol misuse while operating a vehicle, that's certainly not a positive thing, correct? He doesn't have a gun license. Well, he is generally already quite suspicious in this situation. I'll just express it like that because that's how I feel deep down in my gut. That's precisely why I would like to conduct a frisk on him.
Please permit me to conduct a thorough search, just in case you might be carrying anything illegal.
No, all right, got fortunate. Well, in that case, we shall address the infraction, and then it is resolved, I would suggest. Correct?
I have to fine you for drinking in public. That will be $300.
You are completely ruining my entire day.
Now I'm curious to see if I'll get deductions, or if it's okay as it was with the colleague.
Everything is fine. Have a wonderful day.
I was not even able to return the warm greeting to the dear fellow citizen. Oh my goodness. Indeed, so it is entirely possible that with a little bit of good fortune, we might even surpass the 1,000-point milestone here. Let's see. But just walking around in civilian clothes is pretty cool too, I think. There are currently numerous new downloadable content options available, and you now have the ability to customize the vehicles as well. Oh, hold on a moment, what is happening? Greetings, Mum.
Can you describe what you saw?
I even recognize the person, officer.
Indeed, the individual engaged in an action.
Oh dear, I have an injured individual here. Please mention calling an ambulance.
I am unable to discern any additional indications or evidence here regarding any potential perpetrator. I don't see any evidence lying around either. Well, we would not have been able to accomplish anything here regardless, because we would have required a barrier wall. We do have that in the vehicle, if anything. How does the situation appear here, colleagues? Are you able to attend to the lady at this moment, or is there another individual on their way? What exactly is he doing inside there? It remains present. No, all necessary items have been requested. They will certainly understand what they are doing, I sincerely hope. I truly hope so for the sake of the patient. I believe it is about the appropriate time we commence our journey back to the station. Our fellow colleague is halting here. What about the vehicle that is stranded? Oh, it is still there. Yes, that is correct. I completely forgot to arrange for it to be towed from this location.
A vehicle needs to be towed from here. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
A tow truck is scheduled to arrive shortly at your current location, officer.
Where do you want to go? What is happening today?
Please do not inflict harm upon me once more. I will comply from now on.
What is wrong with you? What is going on?
I would like your driver's license and, if possible, the vehicle insurance, please.
Certainly, officer. Here you are.
What is all this commotion about? So, the identification is indeed valid. No, it is not. It has been stolen once more. Well, there is our initial reason for an arrest. Wonderful. It's not going so well for you, my dear.
Would you please show me your driver's license and vehicle registration?
All right, then I will display the sign once more, please.
I genuinely intended to... over here we can also observe the crimson emblem. An item was pilfered in this vicinity, which is precisely why I truly wanted to inform the colleague.
You can search me for illegal items?
Huh? But we only have a hand drill here. We all know what he intended to do with it. Indeed, as I previously mentioned, we did not apprehend him in the act at this location either, but he attempted to escape, and that alone provides sufficient grounds to detain him.
You are hereby under arrest for actively resisting enforcement actions. Kindly step onto the sidewalk.
Sure, the next...
I require additional support to apprehend a person who appears to be suspicious.
Understood. We will send you a car immediately.
I think these mobile pickup squads, the colleagues really hate me today for pulling out. I just let them drive here now. What in the world is happening here at this moment? Why is everyone just standing around like statues? What's he doing here? He's just there. Yeah, things aren't going so well for you guys. Is something going on here? Was there an accident or something?
Your shift is over.
Officer, truly now? He's just standing there on the street? Is this intended to be a demonstration, or what exactly is it going to turn out to be? Well, I don't really care. My shift is over. So we are proceeding towards the station at this moment. We shall compose our detailed report, perhaps savor a delightful cup of coffee. Precisely. And then, that concludes it for today. The remaining tasks can be managed by my colleagues. I've truly done my utmost. That will suffice for today.
As a patrol officer, the duty never ends.
No jokes today. I experienced significant stress today. Genuine stress. So let's prepare the computer for the report. Greetings, my friends. Let's review what the day has delivered. In summary, everything appears quite favorable in District EP. Honestly, I'm short by 44 points for the 10th star here in the melting pot. Oh well, alright. Then I would suggest we conclude the day shift now. And yes, I'm already anticipating the next shift. I hope you are as well. If you are interested in seeing a bit more, as I mentioned, from the patrol officers here, feel free to write in the comments. I'd be delighted. Otherwise, I hope you had some enjoyment. If so, show some appreciation, give a thumbs up, ring the bell, and feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, I express my gratitude for watching and see you next time.